Hey y'all! Welcome back. I'm your virtual tour, and this week we will be discussing the United States, or in Spanish, Los Estados Unidos. A lot of people don't think that the United States would be a Spanish-speaking country, but a good chunk of our U.S. citizens do actually speak Spanish, and I will tell you, I have not looked it up yet, but I have, and basically 42 million people in the United States speak Spanish at home as their first language. 15 million also speak it as a second language, which makes the U.S. the second country in the world with the largest population of Spanish speakers after Mexico. The U.S. has the fourth largest population of Spanish speakers in the world after Mexico, Colombia, and Spain. But it will be right here when I'm editing the video together. So, let's get into it. I'm trying to move us around so that it's not like boring. Alrighty, so the first thing that y'all are going to want to know is the location, the capital, and the currency. I expect all of y'all will know this already, but just in case you don't, I'm here to tell you. The location, North America, just like Mexico, which is what we did last week. And then, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, capital, Washington, D.C., easy. And then the currency, the U.S. dollar, has it in the name, U.S. dollar. Super easy. And I expect you to get that on the test. So. You bug. In the United States, we have a whole lot. We have a whole lot of sports. And there are plenty that could end up being the national sport. A lot of people might think that it's football, just because it's the most talked about, the most played, has a lot of reputation, big things. But it's not, so ignore that one. Historically, it's been baseball, which also kind of not surprising. It's definitely very most talked about. But it's also not. You might think it's any one of these other ones, but it's not, because the United States does not have a national sport, so don't even worry about that. And then national dances. There's no national dances. It's literally super easy. No national dances, no national sports. Don't need to worry about anything like that. Now, me personally, a lot of my favorite foods are not American, but America does have some really good foods. So, like last time, here's just a list of some of their more popular ones. Literally, if you go to like a McDonald's, a Five Guys, a Chick-fil-A, honestly, you'll find some American food. Things like mac and cheese are like credited towards America, like Thomas Jefferson is said to have made it, but it wasn't. That was like Italian or something, so mac and cheese will not be on this list. But I felt like I should mention it because I did a Google search before this, and that was like the first thing that popped up. But, yeah, this is everything. The United States flag is honestly one of the most recognized ones. I mean, you see it hanging up pretty much everywhere, but for those of you who need a visual, here you go. Really easy, red, white, and blue with some 50 stars, some stripes. Really easy, super easy to learn, but in Spanish, those colors are azul, blanco, and rojo. So, yeah. We don't really have anything else we need to talk about. I mean, we came inside because there were too many bugs, so give me just a second. There's like spider webs on me. It's actually really disgusting. One thing I forgot to mention is that New York has the highest population of Latinos in one city, whereas Los Angeles has the highest percentage of Latinos in one city. It's a very, very slight difference, but it's an important difference. New York has the highest population, whereas Los Angeles has the highest percentage. So that will be on your test. It was on my test, so keep that in mind. But that's all. It's literally just America, so don't think too hard on it. You likely already know everything that I've already discussed, so don't sweat. Focus on your vocab. And that's all, y'all. See y'all next week.